I have a Bible challenge for all of you. Now, when I announced that I was going to make a Bible challenge, people were probably expecting something spectacular. They were probably expecting something so complicating and fireworks, maybe, something to that effect. But what makes this challenge so interesting is its simplicity. This is the easiest and most simple challenge you will probably ever hear. In fact, it's so easy, you don't even have to be a genius to take part. Anybody can take part in this challenge. Now, before I make the challenge, I think it's important to say why I'm making this challenge. Now, this challenge is purely reactionary. It is a response to the constant attacks by Christian after Christian after Christian against my faith and my holy book. So I decided, you know what? I should make a challenge to these people, because they're always talking about other people, about other faiths. Let's see about their own holy book and their own faith. So this is a response. I didn't start this. I'm just responding to the attacks. Now, for the challenge. Are you ready? I challenge any Christian to prove or disprove that this book right here contains genocide, rape, advocated rape, a step-by-step guide on how to kidnap ladies, torture, cannibalism, incest, adulterated sex stories, the advocation of the slave trade, human sacrificing, and self-mutilation. That's the challenge. You need to prove that those things are not in this book, or disprove that they are. See how easy? I mean, it's so easy, isn't it? After all, this is a holy book, right? So we wouldn't expect to find none of those things in this book. We wouldn't even expect to find one of those things in this Bible. I mean, it's such a holy and good book. Everybody else is bad. And this is the example we're supposed to follow, and this is the book that we're supposed to come to. So that's the challenge. Now, if you can meet the challenge, then I will personally switch my YouTube account. I will make a new YouTube account, and I will switch my name to the Soldier of the Bible, or the Soldier of the Cross. And I will make video after video praising this book and attacking the Quran. And that's what I'll do if you can meet the challenge. If you can't meet the challenge, then I would expect you to call this book right here repulsive, a book that has no place in our society, a book that should not be called holy, but an abomination, and a book that shouldn't be praised, and a book that should be kept as far as possible from our children. This book has no place in our society. That is what I expect you to say if you cannot meet the challenge. Now, if you don't want to do that, then that's fine. But the least I would expect you to do, the least I would expect from you, is that if a non-believer, i.e. a Muslim, an atheist, whatever, if a non-believer decides to call this book repulsive, decides to insult it because of those things, then I would expect you to not get offended. That's the least I would expect from you, to not be offended. Now, these are all things that I expect from you if you can't meet the challenge. Now, I don't know that. Maybe you'll meet the challenge. But if you can't meet the challenge, then I expect this from you. It's a give and take. I will do something if you meet it, and I expect you to do something if you can't mir. And that's what's so good about this challenge. It ends all debating.